Hello, this is Peter Johansen, and this is...
Asa Ferry, and I'm taking a dump.
Asa Ferry claims to be taking a dump. This is part 2 of Diarrhea Mall movie pitch, and as we said last night, there is the scorned lover character, like Billy Zane from Titanic, who has locked the heroes of the movie that are like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet from Titanic into the mall. Then he's also diverted only the diarrhea part of the sewage into the air ventilation system of the mall. The mall is slowly filling up with diarrhea. At the same time, an unwitting, unsuspecting security guard is taking a little time off in a massage chair at the Sharper Image, and he's playing with one of those electric light globes, and all of a sudden the diarrhea pours out of the electric or the air vents onto him, and the glass bulb from the lightning bulb breaks and creates the most horrifying diarrhea monster this world has ever known, and it is unleashed in the mall and ready to breed. And then, so Asa, for part 2, I was thinking that initially Billy Zane was just trying to kill the Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet character, but then he realized that he created this most powerful diarrhea monster this world has ever known, and now he wants to like control it like Frankenstein, like he's the father of the diarrhea monster. What do you think of that?
Okay, but the diarrhea monster is also breeding at the same time, and he has special conditions in which he breeds, and he has to be fed Cinnabon after midnight, which Billy Zane is feeding him. And when he's breeding, he's not just making other diarrhea monsters, he's making these little minions that are like little bats. And
like in Van Helsing, where there's Dracula's robots.
Well, yeah, but more like in The Great Outdoors, when John Candy and Dan Aykroyd are fighting the bats in the cabin, and John Candy hits Dan Aykroyd over the head with some kind of mallet. Well, these are little diarrhea bats that are flying all over the mall.
What's that, diarrhea bats? Diarrhea bats?
Yeah, and they're just minions. They're just causing, they're imps. They're causing problems. But at the same time, the diarrhea monster is also an evil wizard, much like Lord Sauron from The Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. I see.
He's telling the Billy Zane character that the only way he's going to be all-powerful and win the heart of Kate Winslet
Wait, now, where did the diarrhea monster learn magic, and how did he become wise?
It's all part of magic science. He was created like Frankenstein through a series of
So you're saying that he was imbued with all the knowledge from all the inventors from the Sharper Image?
Exactly. Every creation from the Sharper Image was funneled into his psyche. And so he's all powerful. And he told Billy Zane the only way he's going to get this power is to find this Scarface Rubik's Cube, which is available at Spencer Gifts.
For all the puzzle-loving thugs?
Yeah. If he can find the Scarface Rubik's Cube and solve it...
Is he going to have the control? Is then he going to have an army of, gangsta fools who love Scarface?
Yes. And then...
The diarrhea monster is going to control all the the thug-loving, the puzzle-loving thugs?
Yes, and then...
Brilliant. And puzzle-loving thugs?
Yes, and then the third act is a huge climax where the Leonardo DiCaprio and the Billy Zane character are both trying to find and then solve the Scarface Rubik's Cube. It's much like the end of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where they actually get the Holy Grail, but then the whole mall starts exploding and cracking open. There's an earthquake, and they find the Rubik's Cube, but it falls in the cracks, like the Holy Grail in Indiana Jones, and they both die for it. And then, what?
And then, so they both die because the foundation of the mall can't handle the weight of all the diarrhea?
Right.
Okay, and it's...
And then we also learned that popping up from...
Hello? Hello? Asa? Technical difficulties. I'm sorry. Once again, we've been let down by T-Mobile and whatever service provider Asa has. We've had some technical difficulties, so please tune in tomorrow for part 3 of Diarrhea Mall movie pitch, which I think is getting really exciting. Thank you.